So, oops. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Playing some more Undertale. This is the pacifist route for Undertale. In my first episode on this series, I couldn't talk because I had a sore throat, but yeah, it should be good. We're here. So we can now use the bandage for healing if we need to. We need to save this for the end of the game, so we're gonna put that there, and we can sell this tough glove at the Tem shop later. Papyrus. Allergies, man. As we're gonna volume up. So in this portion of the Undertale playthrough, we're going to be doing pacifists. That is a little too loud on my end. So I think 28 should be good. So Snowdrake, we're going to joke. So stay in the corner the whole time. That's the easiest way to dodge that attack. Then we check, because it just skips the turn. And then we laugh at Snowdrake's joke. And then hide in the corner again, and then spare. Now if we do run away, it does not cancel the pacifist. Only if we kill a monster does it cancel pacifist. But I'm gonna spare everyone just to be safe. So we're gonna check. If we see, those of you who haven't played Undertale, if I move during a blue attack, like that one, I'll just do it again. If I move during this attack, then I will take damage, but if I don't, then I don't take damage. So then we're gonna pet Doggo, because now he's going to be like, wait, what? Because we just pet him, and he doesn't think that we're moving, because we didn't get hit by his attack. Something pet me. Something that isn't moving. I'm gonna need some dog treats for this. There. And, I'm just gonna let you guys read the line. Someone's been smoking dog treats. Help me. Hi, Sans. Here's something important to remember. My brother has a very special attack. If you see a blue attack, don't move and it won't hurt you. Here's an easy way to keep it in mind. Imagine a stop sign. When you see a stop sign, you stop, right? Stop signs are red, so imagine a blue stop sign instead. Simple, right? When fighting, think about blue stop signs. Now, just to make an old NPC happy, or I guess not, because we get Ice Cap. So what we do for Ice Cap, it is way longer if we don't ignore. So what we want to do, sorry, I yawned, but what we want to do is ignore. And then stay in the center, ignore. Just stay there, and then spare the Ice Cap. And now we're gonna go up here and say hi to the snowman. Now he's stuck and he wants to see the rest of the world, so he gives you a piece of himself that you need to take far away. If you eat it, you can come back for another one, but if you eat the second one, then if you eat or drop the second one, then he doesn't give you another one. So you only have 2 chances. So this is the invisible electricity maze. But he literally shows you how to do it because his footsteps leave a trail. So we're just gonna skip the dialogue. Those of you who want to read it, then go watch an Undertale playthrough. Or if you want me to do a full Undertale playthrough, I'll do another one with no commentary. So what you want to do is walk forward. So this is what I mean. He literally shows you how to do the maze by leaving his footsteps. So unless you're blind, you should be able to figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That easily. Now, like I said earlier, this is just the first playthrough. In this series of this playthrough, I will be doing a true pacifist run, where I spare everyone, do the neutral ending, and then go back and then do some extra stuff, and then come back and do the true pacifist. So, true pacifist will be probably the longest one. Okay, so it's a word search. Papyrus thinks word searches are harder than crosswords. And honestly, I think they're about equal in difficulty, in my opinion. Crossword. So which is harder? Now I'm just gonna say crossword or word search because I want to make Sans and Papyrus happy. Now, I could pick either one because I want to make them Yesterday he got. Sorry, I was reading the dialogue. But yesterday he gets stumped trying to solve the horoscope. So what this is save point knowing the mouse might one day find a way to heat up the spaghetti. It fills you with determination. I love how Toby Fox just puts the most random messages and then say it fills you with determination. So, frozen spaghetti, it's so cold that it's stuck to the table. Sorry, I'm yawning. An unplugged microwave. All of the settings say spaghetti. It's a note from Papyrus. Human, please enjoy this spaghetti. Little do you know this spaghetti is a trap, designed to entice you. You will be so busy eating it that you won't realize that you aren't progressing. Thoroughly japed again by the great Papyrus. Yeah. Signed, Papyrus. Well, here's the thing, bud. You kind of just gave away the hint. And two, I can't even eat it because it's stuck to the table and it's ice cold and the microwave doesn't even work. So there's about like 4 or 5 reasons why I can't eat your spaghetti. This is my personal favorite enemy in this entire game. Well, not this entire game, but this entire section of the game, because you can either check his stats or you have 5 other options which are all the same and they just say pet. Every time you pet lesser dog, his neck extends. His neck extended just a little bit. And yeah. So we can spare him now, but the more you pet him, the more you pet him, the more gold you get for sparing him. So we're gonna keep petting him, and we're gonna wait until his head is off of the screen. Oh, great. So we just keep petting him, and now we're gonna wait until his entire head is off the screen. I don't know if you can see it, but if you can. I don't know if you guys can see it, but his head is off the screen, and now you see his head is poking out of. You can reach lesser dog again. Okay. You pet lesser dog. You pet lesser dog. No, the only reason I'm going further is just because this is hilarious. His head goes inside of the text box. Yeah. But we're gonna spare him. We got 20 gold. Now if we went all the way down, like past the battle box, we would have gotten 60. The most you can get from that is probably like 1,000. Oh wait, I didn't flip the switch. Oops. Now genocide gets a lot creepier. I won't spoil it, but genocide gets a lot creepier. Now we flip that switch, and now we fight these dogs. Now what we can do, I just realized, is equip the stick or unequip the stick as a weapon. But here's what we're gonna do. Since we can't use weapons in pacifist, we're going to equip the tough glove, but we're not gonna use it. Because we're going to throw the stick. Now the dogs will automatically let me spare them. Easiest boss fight of my life. I could have done that with Lesser Dog, but I forgot. Now we make both of these circles. Now they're either X's, circles, or triangle, and we want to make sure that anytime there is an X puzzle, we change it all the circles. What? How did you avoid my trap? And more importantly, is there any left for me? What do you tell Papyrus about his spaghetti? We ate it, or we left it? I'm going to say that I left it because we wanted to share it with him. Now, I did really want to share it with him, but he wasn't there. Now, here's the puzzle that is very, very tricky for some people. Unless you know the secret. So, what he said in that dialogue box that I skipped over is he tried to make this puzzle, if you can see it, look more like his face. And it does. Problem is, how do you solve it if all the X's are really complicated? Oh my god, I keep yawning. Well, here's the secret. Interact with this tree, and it says there is a switch on the trunk of this tree. Press it. Now, it looks like it did nothing. It didn't change the model circles that you know of. Because if I were to press this switch without pressing that, if I were to press this button without pressing that switch, it would do nothing. But since I pressed that switch, I can do literally nothing, and I can solve it anyway. Now that is mainly used for speedrunners. You must be really good at puzzles, huh? I mean, it's impossible for you to have seen this one before. You must really... Okay, so his dialogue just repeats. It's the human. You're gonna love this puzzle. It was made by the great Dr. Elphys. See these tiles? Once I throw this switch... Oh my god, I messed up the dialogue. Once I throw this switch, they will begin to change color. Each color has a different function. Red tiles are impassable. You cannot walk on them. Yellow tiles are electric. They will electrocute you. Green tiles are alarm tiles. If you step on them, you will have to fight a random monster. Orange tiles are orange scented. They will make you smell delicious. Blue tiles are water tiles. Swim through if you like, but if you smell like oranges, the piranhas will bite you. Also, if a blue tile is next to a yellow tile, the water will also zap you. Makes sense, purple tiles are slippery, so you will slide right to the next tile. However, the slippery soap smells like lemons, which piranhas do not like. Purple and blue are illegal. Finally, pink tiles. They don't do anything. Step on them all you like. Now, how is that? You understand? Yes, I understand the explanation. Great. And then there's one last thing. This puzzle is entirely random. When I pull this switch, it will make a puzzle that has never been seen before. Not even I will know the solution. Yeah. Get ready. Alright. There is a couple combinations where the very first tile is an electric tile, which makes the puzzle impossible. But it is programmed in the game's files that all of the middle tiles are pink, and all of the the side tiles are red. So yeah, you can just walk all over these, but you can't walk on the sides. And this, I'm not going to spoil this. I'm not going to spoil what this is, but if you see this, if you haven't already played Undertale, if you see that up in the top right corner, this machine isn't working. Now, that thing will appear later. I'm not going to say what as or what is it. Actually, that spaghetti from earlier wasn't too bad for my brother. Since he started cooking lessons, he's been improving a lot. But if he keeps it up, oh god! I bet if he keeps it up next year, he'll even make something edible. So apparently his spaghetti is not edible unless it's you know, not frozen. This is kind of sad. This scene is, it's like happy, but also kind of sad at the same time. A dog just rushed in here, filled with inspiration. It kept trying to build a snow dog that expressed its own emotions, but as it built, it kept getting more and more excited about the sculpture. Its neck got longer and longer, and it added more and more snow, until it was rather sad to watch, but I couldn't turn away. So what that means is lesser dog, that one dog where you pet him and his neck extends, was making a snow sculpture of himself. And every time that he would make one of these sculptures, his neck would extend because he was so happy to make one. But the further his neck extended, the further the snow sculpture extended, and the higher it went, the stronger gravity became. Which always caused the head to fall off, which is kind of sad. Not gonna lie, I feel bad for Lesser Dog. Knowing this dialogue is knowing that dog will never give up trying to make the perfect snow. So, knowing that dog, not Lesser Dog, but just dog. Knowing that dog will never give up trying to make the perfect snow dog fills you with determination. We're officially we're officially 81 minutes in. Oops, I have to leave. So here's another one of these puzzles. Which, what you want to do for this puzzle, if you haven't already seen it, those of you who have played Undertale, what you want to do, or those of you who haven't played Undertale and you haven't seen this puzzle, and you're like, you just got here, if you're playing it, what you want to do, go all the way down to here, where I am, go right again, go up, go left, go down one, go right one again, go down one, go left, go up, go right, go up, and then go right. Sorry, there's people outside if you hear barking. If you don't hear barking, then good. So down here, there's a special enemy you can encounter. You also can find sands, this is kind of weird. If your screen is long enough, you can find a secret. So what's up? He says, and you go over here, and he appears over here too. Are you lost? Here she is, Gift Trot. So Gift Trot is a deer that is decorated a lot. Now what you want to do is constantly undecorate the Gift Trot. And once you undecorate her enough, you can spare her. So then what you want to do is go back. You sure do like to exercise. Are you lost? And you sure do like to exercise. So there is a room over here that no one tells you about. If you walk up here, there's nothing except a door. It's a door. Now, I will not spoil this. I will spoil it, but not until the end of the game, because what it requires you to do is not hit anything in the ending credits scene to unlock that door. But there are multiple ending credit scenes, so I'm not going to spoil which one it is. I'll just say it's the true endings. Now, I know what you're going to say, but that is spoilers. Well, yes, but also no, in mine. There's also a secret enemy you can encounter here, but you need to wait exactly 3 minutes of just walking around in circles. Just sit here walking around in circles or if you're on computer, hold up and down on your arrow keys at the same time, and you'll do like a glitched dance, kind of, against the wall, which counts as 5 steps per second. It's like, here's one, so you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? That's that. But if you just tap up and go. Oh my god, I keep yawning. But on your computer, if you just tap up and down for like just a split second, that counts for just a second. If you tap and hold for a second, that counts as 5 steps in 1 second. Now, glide, which is the secret enemy that can be fought here, requires 3 minutes of just walking around, or 3 minutes of doing the frisk dance, which is the holding up and down at the same time against the wall. Now, it can only be up against a wall that is like above you, like where I am. A wall that's like right here. So if it's like down or side, then you can't do it. It has to be up. Like up. And that takes you down here for some reason. So what you can do what you want to do, search all of these snow puffs. So it's a snow puff. And this is a snow puff. This, however, is a snow puff. Surprisingly, it's a snow puff. Snow puff. Is it really a snow puff? Behold, a snow puff. Eh? There's 30 gold inside of this. What is this? It's not a snow puff, I'll tell you that much. But then you find one final snow puff with a dog. With a dog in it. He's hiding. And he's also under the ground because he's in an armor suit. Meet the greater dog. Now we throw the stick. Oops. Throw the stick and then you spare him. This scene is hilarious because he licks you and then he goes back, but his tail is coming out of where the head should be. So you can't really walk. Now we just walk over here. Now in this episode, we're only going to be doing Snowden and the papyrus fight. The next episode, we're going to do Waterfall. The next episode, we're going to do Hotland. The episode after that, we're going to do the Core. Episode after that, we're going to do that. We're going to just keep going until we beat the game. Whatever. Then I'll do the genocide ending. I'm just going to skip this dialogue because I don't want to force you guys to read. And if you want to read, like I said, go watch a full playthrough, or if you really want it, you can ask me to do a full playthrough once this entire pacifist and genocide series is over. So, alright. I don't know what my brother's going to do now. If I were you, I would make sure I understand blue attacks. So, what he means is the blue stop signs thing. That is one of Papyrus's attacks. In fact, it is basically his second attack in the entire fight. So we can buy a tough glove for 50G, a armor piece called a manly bandana, which is a bandana with abs on it, which is kind of awesome. 7 defense plus 4 defense. It has abs on it. What would you like to buy? So we can buy the manly bandana. So we have a bicycle, which is kind of a play on words, because the bicycle is a healing item. You know, you're not literally eating a bicycle like a vehicle. It is a popsicle, but it's 2 popsicles connected, so it is called a bicycle. And once you eat the bicycle, it turns into an onsicle. A onsicle? onsicle? I don't know. It's O-N-sicle. Whatever. Which basically means it heals. It literally says it up there, if you can read it. Heals 11 HP times 2. Eat it twice. Oops. I punched my lunchbox. Heals 11 HP times 2. Eat it twice. And then we have the cinnamon bun. It's my own recipe. Heals 22 HP. Now what we're gonna do is buy the manly bandana and spend the rest. You're carrying too much. Spend the rest on cinnamon buns. Now what it's actually called is a cinnamon bunny. So we have nice cream, snowman piece, which we're gonna put in there. A stick, which we are gonna put in there because actually we can sell that at the temp shop, but yeah. Then we're gonna equip the manly bandana. Equip the manly bandana, put the faded ribbon in there, and then we have a bunch of healing items. Actually, I have a genius idea. Instead of using the bandage for healing, since it only heals 10 HP, we're gonna put it in there, and we're gonna sell it at the temp shop. So now we're just gonna buy a bunch of cinnamon buns. We have no gold anymore, so now we're just gonna, yeah, we have nice cream. Now, snowman piece. This is gonna sound messed up, but we're gonna sell the snowman piece. We're also going to sell the bandage, the faded ribbon, and the stick. It's gonna sound messed up that we have to sell the snowman piece, but I'm doing it so I can get the Temi armor. The Temi armor gives the combined effects of the cowboy hat, which increases your damage, which doesn't matter during a pacifist run, but the cowboy hat, which increases your damage, it gives you the combined powers of the cowboy hat, which increases your damage, the torn apron, which heals you 1 HP every second turn, and it also gives you the effect. It gives you the effect of the cloudy glasses, which increases your invincibility frames. The cloudy glasses and the torn notebook both increase your both increase your invincibility frames. But anyway, what we want to do for the papyrus, do not insult papyrus. If I find anyone on the internet who insults papyrus, I will find them. And I will interrogate them and tell them a trillion reasons why you should not insult papyrus. I will find a trillion reasons and I will list them all. I can make spaghetti because I have redeeming qualities. So we flirt with papyrus. We're not gonna fight him. Now the reason we want to flirt with papyrus is because in order to trigger pacifist, you need to go on a date with literally every character that you can. So Papyrus, Sans, Undyne, Alphys, everyone. Everyone except Asgore and Toriel. So you're blue now, which basically means we are now affected by gravity and cannot move freely. I'm gonna try to do this hitless. If I don't, then... Yep, I knew it. I knew I wasn't gonna do it hitless. Damn it! Whoa, that was really, really close. I love this song, by the way. Bone Trossel, such a good song. Bone Truzzle, Bone Truzzle, doesn't, it depends on where you're from, I think, is how you pronounce it, I think. But then, so what you want to do for that is just jump and hold right for that attack at the same time. So you jump, 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 jump. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. So he has bones that shrink and elongate depending on what angle they're at. Nice. You normally always get hit by that attack, so I just barely read that message in the text box, and it said smells like bones. Papyrus is rattling his bones because he's dancing. He's dancing to the song. He's dancing, dude. Oh God. Okay, so what you want to do? So if you get down to 1 HP, Papyrus forces you into prison where you eat the ice cream. And by prison, I mean his garage. But I usually get this fight first try. So if I don't get this fight first try, then it's just, that's just embarrassing. My dad did text me, by the way.
Yeah, I know he did.
I'm making you do
Did you text him back?
Okay, anyway. So what I want to do here is try not to get hit. This is my favorite part of the attack. Going over that giant bone. And this attack, which he explains it in an Undertale fan game, but if you treat it as canon, that small bone attack is called Sans. He named it after Sans. Spare Papyrus. Alright. Just skip all the dialogue. Then he wiggles his legs and turns into a freaking helicopter. Somehow. But then we go back here. And then we talk to Papyrus. And then he takes us to his house by being at his house and looping around. And don't ask me why. There's alright. So we're gonna go in. Impressed. Catch that meddling canine. Curses. Wah, wah, wah. sense. Stop plaguing my life with incidental music, I think is what he said. It's a joke book. So I was trying to talk to Papyrus, but I accidentally interacted with the book. So it says, it's a joke book. Take a look inside. Inside the joke book was a quantum physics book. You look inside. Inside the quantum physics book was another joke book. You look inside. There's another quantum physics book. You decide to stop. That's my room. If you finish looking around, we could go in and do whatever people do when they date. Go inside. Yeah, I'm just getting this over with. I haven't seen everything, but I also have, because I played this game. So there's so we're just gonna skip the dialogue, because again, I will do a full playthrough where I will let you guys read the dialogue. So, interact with his hat. The date power meter has gone beyond the threshold. Boom, boom. Try to skip on the dialogue, but this is the fastest speed that it can go because it's scripted and it's not player skippable, unlike this dialogue. So what you do is you leave, and now we're gonna go to Waterfall, and that is gonna be the end of this video. If you'd like to see more, smack a like, and please consider subscribing. I don't usually say that, but I would appreciate it, really. So oops, I accidentally pressed whatever. So, we are officially 102 minutes, which is equivalent to like an hour and 40 some minutes. So, yeah. I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.